Every single summer, the exact same claim goes viral again. Sprinkle cinnamon along your porch, and snakes will supposedly stay away forever. Millions of people share this exact trick every July, convinced that a $5 grocery item is somehow functioning as a high-tech biological barrier against one of nature's most efficient predators. It shows up on social media as a confident life hack, often paired with dramatic language about disrupting a snake's senses, turning your porch into what gets called a chemical minefield or a biological no-fly zone. The claim sounds impressively scientific. Snakes use something called a Jacobson's organ to taste the air. Cinnamon supposedly overwhelms that organ, turning your doorstep into what people call a chemical minefield. But here's the question almost nobody actually asks before spreading this trick to millions of other people. Does any of this actually hold up under real scientific testing? We decided to find out exactly what university researchers and professional wildlife agencies have actually discovered about cinnamon and snake behavior. What we found completely changes how you should think about protecting your home this summer. Welcome to Vault Breaker. This is where we open every single vault, and sometimes that means uncovering the truth behind something everyone already assumes is proven. If getting the real answer matters to you, subscribe and ring the bell right now, because what you're about to learn could be the difference between a false sense of security and an actual safe porch this summer. Let's start with what is actually true here, because the Jacobson's organ itself is completely real. Snakes possess a specialized sensory structure located in the roof of their mouth called the vomeronasal organ, commonly referred to as the Jacobson's organ. When a snake flicks its forked tongue, it is collecting microscopic chemical particles from the air and ground, then pressing that tongue against this organ to essentially taste and smell its surroundings simultaneously. This system is genuinely remarkable. It allows snakes to track prey, detect predators, and locate potential mates entirely through chemical signals invisible to us. Herpetologists who study snake behavior describe the vomeronasal system as one of the most sensitive chemical detection tools found anywhere in the animal kingdom, capable of distinguishing incredibly subtle differences in airborne particles. So the biology behind the claim is real. The problem is what happens after that basic fact gets stretched into a specific claim about cinnamon. Multiple university extension programs, including researchers at the University of Florida's Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences, have directly studied and addressed common snake repellent claims circulating online. Their consistent finding across cinnamon, mothballs, sulfur, and most commercially marketed natural snake repellents is the same. There is no controlled scientific evidence demonstrating that any of these substances reliably repel snakes in real-world conditions. The Missouri Department of Conservation has published similar findings, specifically noting that popular home remedy repellents, cinnamon included, have never been shown through rigorous testing to actually deter snakes from an area. So why does this claim feel so believable? And why does it keep spreading every single summer despite the lack of actual evidence? Here is the honest explanation, and it comes down to something researchers call confirmation bias combined with simple probability. Most residential yards, even in snake-active regions, do not actually have snakes present on any given day to begin with. Snake sightings on a specific porch are relatively rare events, even without any repellent applied at all. When someone sprinkles cinnamon and does not see a snake for the following weeks, they naturally credit the cinnamon for the absence, without realizing the snake was statistically unlikely to appear there regardless. This is precisely the same as psychological pattern behind countless other unproven home remedies throughout history. The absence of a rare event gets mistakenly attributed to whatever action was taken right before that absence was noticed. There is also a more concerning layer to this myth that almost nobody talks about, and it is the actual danger of believing it works. If a homeowner in a genuinely snake-active region, particularly areas with venomous species like copperheads, rattlesnakes, or cottonmouths, believes their cinnamon barrier is providing real protection, they may skip the precautions that actually do reduce risk. That false sense of security is the real cost of this myth, not just a wasted $5 on cinnamon sticks. So stay with me, because what actually works according to wildlife biologists is far more effective, and most of it costs little to nothing beyond your own time and effort. Number one, and by far the most impactful according to wildlife biologists, eliminate rodent populations around your home. Snakes are drawn to areas primarily because of available prey, and mice or rat activity around a property is the single strongest predictor of snake presence. This means securing outdoor trash cans, cleaning up fallen birdseed under feeders, and addressing any rodent activity in sheds or garages, since removing the food source removes the primary reason a snake would approach in the first place. Number two, remove brush piles, tall grass, and dense ground cover within several feet of your home's foundation and porch area. Snakes rely on cover to feel safe while hunting, and open, well-maintained ground significantly reduces their comfort approaching a structure. Number three, seal visible gaps, cracks, and openings around your home's foundation, especially anywhere pipes or utility lines enter the structure. Snakes can fit through remarkably small openings, sometimes as narrow as a quarter-inch gap, and physically excluding them is genuinely effective, unlike scent-based deterrents. Number 4. Store firewood, lumber, and garden materials elevated off the ground and away from your home's exterior walls, since these create ideal hiding spots that also attract the rodents snakes hunt. Number 5. For persistent problem areas, wildlife biologists recommend fine mesh hardware cloth buried slightly into the ground along fence lines and foundation perimeters, creating an actual physical barrier snakes genuinely cannot pass through. These 5 methods are consistently supported by wildlife agency research because they address the actual reasons snakes approach a property in the first place, rather than relying on an unproven scent. Now think about what this means for how these $5 folk remedies keep circulating so widely every single summer, while genuinely effective methods rarely go viral in the same way. A cinnamon stick photo is visually simple and shareable. A recommendation to seal your foundation gaps or manage your rodent population is less exciting to post, even though it is the version wildlife biologists actually stand behind. If you have made it this far, you now know something that separates you from the millions of people sharing an unproven trick every summer without ever checking whether it holds up. Subscribe and share this with someone who has cinnamon sticks lined up along their porch right now, genuinely believing they are protected. I want to be completely fair about one thing before we close this out. This does not mean cinnamon or other scents have zero effect whatsoever in every possible circumstance. It means there is currently no rigorous scientific evidence proving a reliable repellent effect you can actually depend on for real safety. Given that venomous snake encounters carry genuine risk, relying on an unproven method when proven alternatives exist is simply not a reasonable trade-off, especially when the proven alternatives cost the same amount of effort or less. Wildlife removal professionals consistently report that homes following the 5 exclusion and habitat modification steps we just covered see meaningfully fewer snake encounters over time, based on both field observation and the underlying biology of what actually draws snakes toward a structure. The Jacobson's organ is real. Snake biology is genuinely fascinating. But cinnamon sticks along your doorframe are not the high-tech barrier the viral posts claim them to be. What actually protects your home is less exciting to photograph, but it is the version backed by wildlife biologists, rather than the version that simply spreads well online. If this vault opens something for you, subscribe and share it with someone about to buy cinnamon sticks for their porch this summer. The next vault opens soon, and what is buried inside it goes even deeper than this one.